viewers, it's Michael here again, and welcome back to Single Racer, and welcome to 2021. I hope you all had a fantastic Christmas break and a happy new year to all my subscribers and viewers. And I just thought I'd start off the year checking out these absolutely brilliant GT1 class cars, the 3 cars that have been added to Automobilista 2, which I assume you all should have gotten for free, but one of the DLC extras is, of course, Spa. Absolutely fantastic track, one of my favourite tracks from Assetto Corsa and all other sims. I absolutely love it. So what I thought I'd do is just show you a quick view in VR of the 3 cars' interiors. Now there's no point really showing the outside of the car because just like Project Cars 2, the wheels don't show in VR. Of course, naturally they do in a standard replay, but let me just show you a look around the 3 cars. So now I'm in the McLaren brilliant GT1 car, and so let's just have a look. And sorry for the mic, I've got a static Blue Yeti mic, so the sound volume will get louder and softer, but I can't really change that. But we'll just have a look here at the wheel. Look at this incredible console there, amazing. And look at this gear shifter, looks absolutely brilliant. All 3 cars, what I really liked and noticed straight away about the 3 cars is they all have arguably a very similar body shape, you could argue, but interior wise and sound wise they're all very different from each other. So if I just turn it on and give it a bit of a rev, absolutely incredible, and just all very unique in the cockpit and their sound. So now let's head on over to the Porsche. But just before I do, I wanted to mention my impressions is that the McLaren is the twitchiest of the 3, probably arguably the hardest to drive. Brilliant car, but just you know, very, very nervous, as you would say. So now let's head on over to the Porsche and have a look at that one. Okay folks, so here we are now in the Porsche 911 1998 GT1 car, and I have to say on 2 fronts it's probably, arguably, everyone's got a different opinion of course, but arguably it's the fastest car of the 3, at least in stock form. With me driving, it was the fastest, and also arguably, again personal opinion, but the nicest dash or you know, cockpit. I really like this, and of course being an Australian I like the fact that the steering wheel is on the right side of the road as well. But beautiful looking car. Now again, apologies for the volume here, but let me just lean over and show you in fuller detail here. We've got the main starter switch by the looks of it here. We've got a whole lot of fuses down here, just amazing. Look at that detail, just incredible, the amount of work that goes into these cars. Just amazing. And here we have, I like that all 3 have very different gear levers, especially the Mercedes, and although this is the fastest of the 3 cars, and the fact that it has the wheel on the right hand side, it actually isn't my favourite. I've got to say that arguably the Mercedes is my favourite car of the 3, and mainly because of the sound of the Mercedes. It is just awesome. But the Porsche is more a muted sound, so let's have just a quick listen. Very nice, but not my favourite sound. So now let's head on over to the car I'm going to drive in a 5-lap race, the Mercedes-Benz GT1. Let's have a look. Okay folks, and here we are in the final car. This is the Mercedes-Benz CLK GT1. And now again, personal opinion, but I would say it's probably the most plainest cockpit layout of the three, but I just absolutely love the sound. Now, one thing I noticed is there's no headlight effect on the dash display. The lights don't seem to work on this. I don't know if that's just because they're simply not working on the actual display, or it wasn't added. But let's have a look at its layout. I like the gear shifter lights on this. Let me give it a rev. Look at that. Oh, that looks fantastic. And what a great sound. Just have a listen to that sound again. Oh man, in full flight that sounds awesome. And here we have the fuses down here. Look at that detail on that. That looks absolutely incredible. The safety fire extinguisher, and check out this bulbous gear knob. I mean, that looks just amazing when you're going full flight and your hand reaches out for the gear knob there. Quite incredible. A lot of detail. I just noticed there the number of the I guess the mileage that you do. I guess that's what it is. I'm not really sure, but yeah, fantastic car. So now let's head out on the track and do 5 laps on the 3 car, featuring the 3 cars is what I'm trying to say, on Spa itself. And what a fantastic track. So this is Michael signing out for Single Racer. I'll catch you next time. See you later, and let's go GT1 racing.
The track temp is 36 Celsius. The air temp is 26 Celsius. P20, 5 laps.
Okay, so here I am on the back of the field, 20th spot there. Let's start the race.
Okay, Mick, be ready.
I'm ready. Okay, folks, as we get set for this GT1 race, and we're off. Oh, and this wheel spin early, so short shift to try and minimise the wheel spin, but can I make up a spot or two as I run shallow to try and get in a few spots. And yes, I've managed to hold. I'm up to 17th spot here. Am I 17th? Yep. Oh, there's the 3 cars that look like only 2 on the map there, and so I'll just take it easy through here, just to suss out the grip. I have had a couple of practice runs, but that was more to set the AI strength than anything. So let's see if I can run in here as well. No, he's just a bit too far ahead of me. Can I hold it? No, I'm going to have to give way. Ease the throttle through here. Now, you know, these cars are considered difficult to drive, but I just find them really enjoyable because I'm more used to that old school, you know, feeding the throttle or feathering the throttle. I call it squeezing toothpaste. You know, when you're trying to gently squeeze the toothpaste out of the toothpaste tube and not have it all run over your hands and the toothbrush. So I find them easier to drive than, say, some people, but you know, I was brought up on these classic sims, whereas I find the turbo cars harder to drive. But now let's settle down here and see if we can catch a couple more. Now, I didn't initially think, as I just ease off through here, I tend to understeer through that corner, but I did try them on another track, which was Bathurst, because I didn't think Spa would drop, but Spa dropped in this 1.1 update, which is fantastic. So I thought I'll naturally give this track a go instead. I absolutely love this track too. And see how the AI doesn't seem to have a weak spot anywhere around here. So the AI is only set to 85, but they're quite strong in this GT1 class. The only real chance I've got is here. Can I run a bit deep? Run a bit deep. They all seem to run wide. So,
Hold your line.
oh no, I couldn't get past him. He just, he kept his speed up on the outside line here. So, but now I've got, I should have full tyre grip. So let's see if I can get through the Eau Rouge a bit better here. Keep the speed up. Get that drag behind him. Come on, stay. Can I get through? Oh, he's blocking the inside. This is absolutely fantastic now. Can I out accelerating up the hill? I think I've got past him now, but will he beat me again through this corner?
That's the stuff. We'll have some more.
Oh, beautiful. No, crew chief was happy with that, so I'll take it. That was fantastic. And that's what I mean. Even though the AI is only set to 85, it doesn't matter what they're set to. It's that thing of where you're really struggling to catch them, or in other words, what I like is where you're not easing off the throttle at any point. So I'm going absolutely flat out to the best of my ability to try and keep up with them. Now I have to ease off here. I'm just not good through this corner. I often talk about the slow in, fast out, but the slow in, fast out on that corner is not too good, to be honest. They tend to pull away from me, but let's try and stick with them here. This is fantastic racing. And again, I've said it before in a couple of Automobilista 2 races, is that entertainment-wise, I'm not sure what this is like for a viewer to watch, but as someone in the middle of the race, it is just awesome because I'm doing my absolute best to try and stick with them. And that's the feeling where you really feel like you're in a race where you can forget that they are the AI. You know, I'm battling to stay with them, try and get through here smoothly. I always muck up this corner because I try and get the power down too early where it wants to spin.
217.49.
Here now, let's try and run shallow again and try and make up another spot.
15th place. Your last lap time was at
Can I do it?
218.
I lock up the wheel there.
Clear left.
Oh.
Nice one.
Well, crew chief said nice one, but I think that was a bit dirty, and the fielders pulled away as a result. I'll take it, but in a normal race I'd give that spot back. But now with a clean track in front of me, let's see if I can make up or connect back to the back of this mob in front of me. Always easier to treat it as a hot lap when you've got a clear track ahead. Now as I feather the throttle through here, it's all about half throttle. This is probably where all my early sim racing with games like Grand Prix Legends helped me understand. Here again, just half throttle, holding the throttle, almost just squeezing the toothpaste as the term I use. Just gentle as you come out of here. But again, I come to my nervous corner where I tend to ease off a bit too much just to make this, because I so often understeer or spin on this corner, so they lose me a bit here, but now I've got a chance to make it up again. Down to second here. Most cars I do third here. So let's try and stick with them through here.
Slow in, fast out. Keep the inside line covered.
Did he just say slow in, fast out? Oh, that's a beauty. I don't think I've ever heard that from him before, but that was a beauty. All right, crew chief, I'm glad to see you know my style. I gather we've had quite a few laps together, so you know my technique. So let's see if I can hook onto the back of them. And this is what I mean though, I'm not catching them, but to me this is even more enjoyable racing than if I just passed everyone. I think I've mentioned that a few times before. It's more exhilarating because it takes so much out of you and you really have to focus.
217.42. Okay Mick, that's half distance. You're looking good for fuel. E14, 2 laps remaining.
2 laps. I don't know why he says half distance all the time. That's a bit of an error, but we've got 2 laps to go. But now let's try and tag onto the back. And this is what I mean. Where am I? I'm in 14th spot. And now I've got to do HOTLAPS to really try and tag onto the back of these two here. And the good thing is they're fighting, so they'll drive a bit slow as they fight amongst themselves. I can always catch him through. Oh, gee, I wasn't expecting him to go out wide there. That was a bit of a surprise there.
You've got cold front tyres. That's barely a scratch, mate.
I probably slid into him a bit too. Cold tyres, he says. Oh, there, and I lock up again. This is the only thing, because see, I don't have a load cell brake. I'm using a G29, and that's probably the one area that people talk about where you make the biggest difference in your skill level. This having a load cell brake where you can feel, and part of the problem is there's so much noise going on, and you know, cars around you, that it's very hard to hear when you're locking up the brakes on a simple wheel like mine, not a wheel, brake pedal like mine. So it's a bit of a struggle to try and keep up with this top group here. As I understeer through here, just trying to, you're trying not to race them, but adrenaline gets the better of you, and you just you tend to drive too hard, even though you know you shouldn't. You keep telling yourself you shouldn't. I've got two, if you look at the map there, I've got two behind me trying to pass me. So I'm just trying to hold my position now. I'm up to 14th spot. So one lap to go. Let's see if I can tag on, catch these. Now there's three grouped together there. So hopefully they might slow themselves down, and maybe I can catch them here. Oh, a bit of a lock up there too. That's the trouble. You're trying to catch them, you tend to overdrive. I might just have to settle for 14th spot, but this is magnificent. Apologies if this is a bit boring to watch this last lap or two, but this is absolutely fantastic. I love the look of Spa. Automobilista to do their, you know, angled sun, glistening fantastically well. Great graphics, at least in my opinion.
Okay, Mick, hold your nerve. Just
I'm trying to hold my nerve, crew chief. I'm trying, but it's hard. I'm just doing everything to try and catch these three in front. Come on now. They're slowing themselves down. They're fighting amongst each other. So now can I get an opportunity to pass one of them? He's slowed down. Through here, the worst part is now I'm coming up to my worst corner. Let's try and hold the speed. I'll try my best. Down to fourth to try and keep the power down. Keep it in the higher rev range. Can I catch him? Can I catch him? No, no, no. This is fantastic racing. Again, apologies if it's boring to watch, but believe me, behind the wheel, this is absolutely fantastic as I'm trying to catch them, or just even to hang on to them. Here, can I catch him? Oh, too much wheel spin there. Overdriving. Oh.
Your tyre temps are all fine.
So, Jamie from the Sim Contender, if you're still watching at this point, believe me, I make the same mistakes too, even though I know I shouldn't overdrive, I still do. Not that I'm saying you always overdrive, but you know what I mean. You get in that adrenaline rush, so unfortunately I'm going to have to settle for 14th spot here. But what a fantastic race, and I can't wait to try these on some other tracks later down the track, pun intended. That was awesome.
14th. Okay, it's over. Well done, mate. Good finish.
Okay. So 14th spot here. Now last time I forgot to check what my lap time was, so let's have a look here. Where am I here? 14th spot, 2:18. That's okay. I could do a lot better than that, I think. It's good for these cars, but 2:20 is sort of the base mark for GT cars, so I'm happy with that, but I feel I can go faster. Alright, so this is Michael signing out for Single Racer. I'll catch you next time. See you later.